All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Nick Woodard. Again, I am coming to you. I am a proud member of MyEcom, which also is a part of the Extra Digit movement. And I am again here tonight to drop some education and share some powerful knowledge for you, okay? So, the title of this video is the solution to your financial problem, okay? Because many of us out there may have New Year's resolutions that we either placed this year or in the years past that we still have not accomplished, and we're wondering why. You know, you're wondering why you work your job, you're saving your money, but you're still broke, okay? And I'm gonna break that down for you today as to why that is, and also share with you the solutions to which you can gain wealth by following some very, very simple strategies that I was taught by some very wealthy people, okay? So if you have a pen and pad, I always encourage you to take notes. And also, if you know anybody that could benefit from this information, I encourage you to share, okay? So just follow along as I break this down, okay? So everybody is working for their current lifestyle, okay? And this is talking about people with jobs. Even if you don't have a job, you have a current lifestyle, you have to support some kind of way, right? So our current lifestyle is provided by our labor, okay? Which means your job. That's the income you get on your job. You're paying for your bills, you're paying for just everything, expenses that you have to pay for today, okay? And then in the end result, you want to have a future lifestyle. But in many cases, a lot of people aren't preparing for their future lifestyle, which is investing because of debt, because of the lack of money to be able to pay your current bills, your current expenses, okay? I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, but the lack of money will cost you in this game, okay? And so with the government, they tried to fix this. They tried to implement certain things, but they didn't work. They tried it with Social Security, and I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the news, but Social Security is running out, okay? There's a specific year where they're determining that Social Security will no longer benefit. And even those that are gonna get Social Security, because of the rise in inflation, which we'll talk about here shortly, the check that they're getting in the mail is not paying for that. It's not able to keep up with that. And also with our jobs, they tried to do pensions, but pensions again didn't work because of, you know, unemployment, and again the cost, the rise of inflation, the cost of everything was going up while your money that you're making on your job was remaining the same, okay? So now that I've broken down the two objectives, these are the two things that are keeping us from your solution, getting you to your financial goal to gain wealth, okay? The challenges, number one, inflation, okay? What is inflation? Inflation is the cost of goods and services rising while your paycheck, the money you're making on your job, is staying the same, okay? If everybody was able to get a rise on their job along with inflation, we'd be okay, but we know that's not gonna work, okay? So you see gas prices going up, you see the cost of milk going up, you know, just everything is rising as the years go by. Okay, you know, 5-10 years ago, we were able to get a half a tank of gas with $5. You know, you can't even do that nowadays. Number two, taxes, okay? Those of us that work a job, over 85 to 90% of Americans overpay taxes, okay? There's a difference in between wealthy and people that are broke, okay? And broke is a mindset, okay? Being poor is another category, okay? Being broke is just temporary, okay? And with overpaying taxes, you have to understand, wealthy people pay taxes, but they pay only what they have to pay and not a dollar more. Broke people, people that don't understand how capitalism works, is they overpay their taxes and don't even pay attention to it because they think that they're getting that money back at the end of the year during tax season. Okay, just like we're in right now, a lot of people are getting refund checks and thinking that that's their money you're getting back. That's your money you're getting back, but it's taxed twice. So it's not really all the money you've given away. Okay, and third is debt. Okay, over 95% of Americans are in some sort of debt, whether you credit cards, loans, you know, car notes, mortgages, or all the above. You're in some sort of debt. So again, because you're playing catch up with inflation and taxes, you're only able to pay the minimum of your debt, or maybe not even that. So because of the lack of money, you're not able to pay the interest on that debt. Is just going to continue to snowball. So you're steadily running a race that is never going to end, which is also called like the rat race, okay? And then the last big one is big business. Big business I'll just give you a short, brief summary of that. Is every month of the year there is something that the big business advertise that you have to participate in. Okay, so like for instance, we have Valentine's Day coming up. They're advertising Valentine's Day in January, when in Valentine's Day is in February. And I don't know if you've seen in some other stores, but they're already advertising Easter. Okay, so every month you have something coming up where you have to pay. Okay, so we're taught to to contribute to big business and capitalism, but we're not taught to participate in it. Okay, so what we're going to talk about now is the solutions. And we've seen this before. I've broken down a video about this before, but I'm going to go through it again, okay? So the solutions, in order to get ahead, in order to stop running this race that you think is never going to end, what you have to do is you have to create positive cash flow, okay? And in the end result, we want to get to investment income, okay? So with owning a business, what we want to show is that as a W-2 worker, which you have a job. Again, we don't knock jobs, we don't bash a job, because there's people out there that do not have a job. So be grateful for your job, but just never satisfied. Okay, so as a W-2 worker, you're paying 28 to 33%, which means you're getting about 1/3 of your check away to the government every month. Okay, and that adds up. So what we teach you is how to go from you're working, you're paying taxes, and then you pay yourself. So you jump back up to this category here, where all this is going to get paid for first, inflation and taxes, and then you have whatever's left over to contribute to your debt and to take care of your families. That's why we're continuing to struggle. Okay, so what we want to do is we teach you how to create positive cash flow in 3 months or less. Okay, and what this is we're going to teach you how to legally, ethically, and morally lower your taxes by doing what's called a W-4 adjustment. Okay, for those of you that don't know, a business owner, you actually have access to the second page of the W-4, which gives you more allowances. Okay, so you lower your taxes, and by lowering your taxes, that extra money, we then bring it to your debt. That way you can snowball your debt. Okay, and then when you snowball your debt, we also teach you about minimizing your expenses. When you minimize your expenses, that puts more money back in your house, thus creating positive cash flow. Okay, and then so when you create positive cash flow, we bring you over to what is then a 1099 owner. Okay, you're a business owner. So in 6 months or less, we teach you what is called business income, because in all actuality, you want to lower your taxes. You want to lower the percent of taxes that you're paying, okay? And as somebody with a job that owns a business, you're actually going to be looked at to pay 28 to 33%. But the net value of what you benefit from with owning a business, because you're able to write off your lifestyle, you are then going to be able to lower your taxes almost by 10 to 15%. So you're down around 18% to 23%, okay? And so the difference in a business owner, somebody with a job, you still work for your money, but as a business owner, the government says, hey, we're going to let you pay for your business first, okay? So you pay yourself first, and then you pay taxes. So the net value then adds up to be 18 to 23%, like I said. So here today, I just want to share with you. You're probably wondering, okay, Nick, this sounds good. This is really great information. What is it going to cost me? $500, $600? And no, I'm not even going to tell you that. It's not even going to be $399, not $299, not even $199. Just over $100, okay? So I'm telling you today, if you invest $129 into this solution in order to fix your financial problem, you will gain all of this, okay? You will then be able to write off your lifestyle, which I said is going to bring you the net value to give you 18 to 23% lower taxes, okay? And what that means is, for example, say you spend $30,000 a year on your business, you make $60,000, you're actually going to end up only being taxed saying you made $30,000 because you're a business owner. So I don't know about you, but that's pretty exciting news right there, okay? That was one of the big things that got me, is the amount of deductions you can gain from owning a business, okay? And I'm telling you, I'm in the comfort of my home right now. This is a business deduction, and I'm able to write off a portion of my house because I own a business, okay? I'm using my phone because I'm creating a video to share you, to educate you, to provide financial education. I'm able to write off a portion of my phone bill, okay? And so if you choose to, another added benefit is what we call the builder bonuses, okay? And this comes into play when you are able to share this information exactly like I'm doing. If somebody finds benefit in it, then they want to say, okay, I want to join your business and start my own business. Okay, so for every 7 people and you don't have to bring in all 7. One person can get one can get one, all the way to 7. Every time 7 people join, you get an added benefit on top of everything I just explained of a $500 check. You can get that once a day, twice a day, once a week, once a month. I don't know about you, but an extra $500 a month could probably start chopping away at some of these issues with debt, help you get ahead with, snowballing and paying for your expenses, okay? So that's in 6 months or less. We teach you about business income. And then the last thing, ladies and gentlemen, is investor. The end result is we want you to become an investor, because when you learn how to make money with your own money, your money makes money while you sleep. This is where you get ahead, okay? You can either learn how to make money while you sleep, or you can pay bills until you die, okay? And I hate to be so upfront with that, but it's true, because so many people don't understand how important it is that you have to have your money working for you. And that's what happens, okay? So as an investor, again, your taxes drop even further. You're under 15% in paying taxes. And people wonder why Warren Buffett and, those guys like, Bill Gates and all of them, they make so much money and they pay little taxes. That's because a lot of their money is in their investments. Okay, that's what the government wants. The government gives incentives for things that they want. When you go to pay your tax, when you go to file your taxes, they ask you, hey, did you add any solar energy? Did you do anything to improve your environment? If you spent this money on your house, the government will reimburse you, will compensate you for it. So if the government's asking you to do it, then they obviously want you to do it and they're going to pay you for it. So the government wants you to become a business owner. That's why this system is number one. That's why this system will work. These strategies are so simple, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And what happens as an investor, you still work your money, you reinvest your money and make more money, okay? That way you can gain capital on your money, dividends. But I will share with you today, just like I told you about the investment, the most important investment that anybody can make, and don't ever let anybody tell you this, is in yourself. You invest in yourself, invest in your family to figure out the solution to your financial problem. And I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, you implement these simple strategies and you will be on your way to wealth, okay? So I'm going to cut this short. Like I said, every time I encourage everyone to share this video. I appreciate you taking time out to listen to this video. I hope I provided some great financial education to those that tuned in. And if you see benefit to this, ladies and gentlemen, I just ask you to just comment on the video. I ask that you reach out to me in my inbox, or anybody that shared this video with you that thought highly of you. Please get back with them and find out how you can get involved and get the solution to your financial problem. Again, my name is Nick Woodard. I'm a part of My Econ. Y'all have a blessed day.